So would you guys think I'm crazy if I said that Cult of Chucky is the best installment in this franchise so far? What's up guys, Awkward Arsic here and welcome back to the Horror Movie Club. So the Cult of Chucky is the latest installment in the franchise and it came out 4 years after The Curse of Chucky, which was also straight to DVD. I know a lot of you guys might think, alright, if this is straight to DVD, it's on Netflix right now, the movie can't be that good, why wouldn't they release it on theaters? And that's the same thing I thought, but I have to say it, this movie was so much fun. This is my favorite Chucky movie that I've ever seen, and it's crazy to say that because Child's Play came out back in 1988. Don Mancini, I have to give props to, who's the creator of these characters. He's the writer and the producer. He crushed it. So this movie follows Nika, who's played by Fiona Dourif, who's the character we saw in the movie 4 years ago. Her whole family's killed. They throw her into a mental asylum because they're like, hey, a doll did not kill your entire family. And I think this entire setup and this setting of an asylum, it lends itself perfectly to a Child's Play movie, because I mentioned this in my Child's Play review, but Don Mancini's original vision with the first movie was that he wanted audiences to wonder if Andy was actually the killer and Chucky was just a manifestation of this little boy's mind and he's just crazy. The psychiatrist in that asylum wants her to confront her fears, so he brings the Chucky doll into the asylum. Then another doll gets sent over, and you have this whole idea of, okay, is this Chucky real? Is this Chucky real? Who's doing what? And this whole psychological element behind it is actually really fascinating and something that we've never seen to this extent in a Child's Play movie. Child's Play 2 tries to build up on that, saying Andy is a crazy kid and the foster parents don't really believe him. So you kind of get it there, but the acting in that movie and the pacing kind of brings down the entire movie. In this movie, on the other hand, you have a fantastic cast overall. The pacing is really good, and when you don't see Chucky, you have these crazy characters that keep you really entertained. Then of course Fiona Dourif, she's really good at playing a vulnerable character, but when she needs to be tough, she can play that side as well. A lot of the Child's Play movies in the past, like I said, the acting is not very good. And this one you get really solid performances, and Brad Dourif has never been better. His voice acting, of course, is always on point. His one-liners are hilarious. And the amount of humor in this movie is perfect. It's not too goofy like Seed of Chucky or Bride of Chucky, but it's not too serious, because I think Curse of Chucky a couple years ago tried to pull back from the goofiness and was worried about falling under that trap again, but it maybe was a little too bland. The color palette of the entire movie was a little too gray. This one, the color palette is a little bit darker as well. It's not too vibrant, it's not too crazy, but the humor thrown in actually makes it have this nice balance. It has a very clear vision, and you have to just credit Don Mancini for that. You have to credit the director. Honestly, if I bought this DVD and this one scene happened, I'd be like, oh my god, just that scene alone is worth the purchase of this DVD. Let alone the entire movie is great. It's just crazy to think that this is one of the only slasher icons in the last 30 years that hasn't had the franchise rebooted, and the movies have gotten better over time. So with all that said, I'm gonna be giving Cult of Chucky a 9 out of 10. I was watching this with Hot Dog. If you guys don't know, that's my girlfriend's nickname. And I was legit screaming at the screen at times. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. I was laughing. I was just having a really fun time. I think this movie's worth watching. It's worth buying on DVD. If you have Netflix, it's free on there, so check it out. And real quick, I want to let you guys know about my plans to improve the Horror Movie Club. So I posted this on Twitter, which is @AwkwardArsic, just like the channel name. But if you guys don't follow me on there, I think there could be more engagement between all of us here in the horror community. So next week, I'm going to be doing a live stream spoiler discussion about Cult of Chucky, where we can all talk about it. So let me know if you guys think that's something you might be interested in. I'm going to try it out for a couple weeks, make tweaks as needed, and hopefully it's very enjoyable for all of us here in the horror community. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week with that live stream spoiler discussion of Cult of Chucky. I'm excited. I'll see you guys then.